Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dice the milk up regularly while talking about niche internet communities, internet topics, and generally anything. But today I bring you video. I know I'm not a JPEG anymore, but I am going to be showing my most recent sketchbook finish. I know we're on number 10 for the mainly YouTube subscribers who haven't been following me. This is how many sketchbooks I've finished. I would like to show you guys the brick, but you're currently being held up on a stand that is incredibly delicate, so I am not going to tempt fate, and we're just going to dive into this. So, as some of you guys may know, I just finished applying to art college. Woo! Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I don't sound that enthused about it. I'm really excited, but I'm burnt out as hell from doing this. Because, this sketchbook, I would like to preface and say, this is a weird sketchbook. I have never completed anything like this before, and it happened. And it was the fastest sketchbook I've ever finished in my life. And it had the most, art pieces in it, finished art pieces. Because I normally do digital art. But this time I was like, hey, you know what? You know what would be fun? Me doing this. Me doing physical art. Okay, so we're going to dive right into the sketchbook. Yes, I'm having fun showing you guys my hands. They don't look very hot and smexy from this angle, but I bet I can make them hot and smexy for you guys. See, look, flex, boom. But okay, anyways, we are going to do the sketchbook tour. Ooh, so, as you guys know, this was special number 10. Oh yeah, another warning. There's a shit ton of David Bowie in here. You're gonna see stuff. I don't think there's anything I need to censor either. But yeah, you're gonna see a shit ton of David Bowie and stuff like that. But, so we have David Bowie on the cover. This was two pen sketches that I did. And then, I don't know why, I decided to go over this part in charcoal. It's sticking well because I sprayed hairspray on it, but it caused the pen to bleed, as you can tell. Okay, here we go. Also, there is a thing right here, so it makes it hard for the pages to turn, so I'm sorry, it's not going to be satisfying. Oh yeah, this was also a sketchbook that I originally started back in 2020, as I said right here. But I was like, hey, I don't want to spend $15 on a new Canson one, so I'm just gonna reuse it. But oh yeah, we have the testing here. Oh wait, I can't do this because it's pierced right here, but here's a bunch of just scribbles. Oh yeah, and then if you can kind of see a little under, it's like watercolor and planning that I did back when this was my 2020 sketchbook. But, oh my god, here's the first page. Yeah, I like to make little notes to myself in the sketchbook. Ooh, there's portfolio stuff. I have yet to make this. It's a problem, but it's not a problem right now because I'm filming YouTube videos. And this one was actually a Star Wars piece, as you can tell, that I did in Inktober back in 2020. Funny thing is, I actually used fine liners, so it's technically not a part of Inktober, really. I didn't really know what ink was at the time, but we're living for it. Okay, I dare to take these off. Also, fun fact, these paper clips came from a pickle jar that I had, because I got a bunch of paper clips from going through my mom's old files. Okay, as we can see, there's another day of the Inktober. This is the ET one, of course. This was going to be the Jack Skellington one. Pretty self-explanatory. Hocus Pocus. Ooh, and some anime eyeballs. This is not circa 2020. I'm betting it's more like, actually, it's like late 2020 when I first started getting into anime again. Okay, highly recommend if you guys like are looking for stuff to do with your sketchbook. I found it's very fun to like put paper clips on it because it just adds like a tactile factor to it. And I mean, like, look at this. I bet you're having fun watching me put paper clips into my sketchbook. Like, this is premium content, y'all. Y'all are seeing hands with chipped emo nail polish. And so, ooh, first page of David Bowie. God, okay. I remember I drew this really early in the morning at band because my band director was not here. And so I was like, I'm going to bring my sketchbook with me. Jareth. And then that, I think, is just a random doodle. Oh, more David Bowie. Again, not my best, but you got to go through the bad to get to the somewhat good. I always love the little faces that I doodle like that. Oh my god. Okay. This is a page that I did. This was a study of Bumblebee Doodle style on Instagram. Feel free to go check them out. Very cool artist. I completely butchered their style, but it helped me to realize, oh my god, I can do this sort of like kind of sketchy style and see where it goes. Like, I first did it right here. You're gonna see a lot of stuff similar to this, but I was realizing, like, oh my god, here's this kind of style that I can do, and like the different stylizations and the sketchiness, because before wasn't quite there. I will show you guys my 9th sketchbook. That's going to be released next week, but it does not look as beautiful as this. Let's just say, like, this is art. This is art. More notes. But see, okay, this was how my style was like supposed to be at the time, because I considered myself a cartoony artist. But as you can see, I was experimenting. This is a redesign of my OC Mochi. Love you, babes. I created Mochi with my friend V, and V also has an OC named Quinn, because of course Quinn and Mochi go together. You know, romance and all of that stuff ensues, but I love to do a redesign of him. Ooh. This page is a retrofuturism page that I have yet to figure out the technique on how to properly portray it, but as you can see, I have all these like thumbnail ideas for retrofuturism, and I also have, like, of course, this is what I do when I want to delve into a new style or something. Like, I take notes on how I could possibly do it, and I study the art style and look at like certain aspects of it. I was gonna watch like a bunch of retrofuturism movies. I got halfway through the first one and I'm like, this is fucking boring. I bet it was a good movie, but at the time I was like not inspired. I'm gonna have to rewatch it, but more Bowie. Bowie, this is a Bowie sketch I did in a car right before swimming. And then, yeah, there's another retrofuturism. Oh god, I feel very lonely. Yeah, hell yeah you do. You're sitting in your car before swim practice. As you guys know, I'm a swimmer. Not competitively, like, not words. I'm not a very competitive swimmer, but I used to be. Oh, here's my Bowie again. You can kind of see I'm like starting to like, it's starting to click, but it's not quite happening yet. So I'm like, oh, this is how I can use the BOWIE stuff. Honestly, I like this BOWIE. I think it's Oscar's BOWIE when he was the host. I think, I'm going to say the 80s. I'm not going to say an actual date because it's going to bite me in the ass. But it was when he did his famous, like, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Ooh, this is my first piece of the sketchbook. And it's the first piece I've done in the sketchbook in a while, besides, like, school ones, of course. But this one, ooh, I remember it was late at night. I was just like, sketching and stuff. And then I remembered I had a redraw of this, like, from years before. That I was like, I should make this into a full piece. And so originally it was like something like this. And then I messed up on the hands horribly, like you can see, like with the thumbs and stuff. But so I was like, I'm just going to run with it and bring it down and then put on eyes. And I actually like how it turned out. But love me some fine liners, though it really destroyed my microns. Okay, we're not going to look in here. It's more that stuff. Ooh, this is going to be hard to position. This is another, like, retrofuturism idea that I got at swim practice, because I was like, swim pool, space. Okay, checking, because we don't talk about stuff involving crayons in my sketchbook. That, confidential. Very confidential. Oh my god, I'm acting like it's the worst thing in the world with the crayon drawings, but it's literally just a crayon. I'm trying not to swear because YouTube will kick my butt. Yes, I almost said ass. Oh my god. Anyways, more BOWIE. Ooh, that's where I decided that I wanted to target RISD as my school. Ooh, I literally don't know anything if I got in or not, but yeah. Oh, I remember I like stayed up till like 5 because I thought the power was gonna go out. Okay, this piece. Oh, I love this piece because you look at it and you're like, what the hell? Okay, it doesn't rub off anymore. But so I did the iconic here. I'm gonna put a little picture right here, a little right there where my fingers are. But I did the iconic BOWIE pirouette makeup from the Ashes to Ashes music video. And so I was on call with my friend Laddie at the time, and I said to Laddie, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out my sketchbook, and I am going to rub my face all over the pages. And so I did that. This is my face, guys. Those are my lips, and this is my face. And honestly, if you're ever bored and you have makeup on, highly, highly recommend. And then I sealed it in with hairspray, but highly recommend. Because it's just like, it's abstract, it's cool, and then like, you just create it from rubbing it on your face. So, take thy inspiration and use it wisely. Oh my god, speak of the devil. Oh my god, guys, it's a drawing of Laddie. Laddie, I know you're watching this, so here's a drawing of you. Yes, I do like to call BOWIE David. I know you make fun of that, Laddie. I know that. But, let's see, what is this? What? I genuinely don't know. What? I think it might be watercolor. I think I might have used... Okay, I understand now. I used it as a palette because I made my Christmas present for my mom using this as a palette. And I wanted to, like, test the opacity and stuff. Oh my god, look at me. Artist stuff. Let's see. I'm, like, trying to read this. Oh, shit. Hopefully you guys don't. I'm gonna probably edit it out. Because this person could possibly be viewing my channel. But crayon art, am I right? shit. Oh my god, I'm cracking myself up. Yo, this is what I get. I'm standing in my kitchen, haphazardly talking to myself and filming a video. But again, this is raw me. Me and sketchbooks. I swear to God, crayons are gonna be the death of me. Okay. Is it out of view? It's out. Okay. Badly drawn Bowie, because I was not having it that day. That's literally how I was feeling. That was me on December. That was me. Ooh, okay. Goodbye, crayon. Goodbye. This is the day after Christmas because, oh yeah, fun fact, got COVID around this time, so I passed out for a day, but, so for Christmas, I was given cassette tapes, but not as my present, just old cassette tapes, and so I was like, oh my god, art piece, and so, here's the art piece. I know, oh my god, I called it the 20s, but here's a little sketch of what my room looks like. But I submitted this one for my art portfolio too, as my work in progress piece. But here's me. Here's my dad in the 80s. Look at that. Oh my god. There you guys go. The little Furbies. We got Furbies, David Bowie, Scream, Monster High dolls, of course. But I don't know if I actually want to finish this anymore. But I don't know. I think I like it how it is now. And just the level of sketchiness. But oh, we've encountered 2 pieces so far. More Bowie. Bowie. I don't really have much to say, except these were 2. I think they're called Crazions or some weird thing like that. They're from I don't want to say 90s or 2000s. But they were the gimmicky art supply. And I was given a set by my friend Ollie during quarantine, and they're water soluble, which is pretty cool, but shitty art is okay. So I was just sketching with them normally, and I was actually sketching while watching Zoolander to this, because David Bowie. Okay, don't do a drinking game where you see how many times I can yell David Bowie in this, because you're going to get fucking drunk, and it's not in a good way. Yeah, you can, I used the water part on it, and it kind of, messed up the art, but it looks a lot better on camera, actually. Shirt, be gone. But, yeah, see me when David Bowie's in Zoolander. Oh my god. Oh, this is some, gold wrapper from, a chocolate, one of those hot chocolate bombs. Oh, that's a cute cat. Ooh, another piece coming up. Okay, here is, I like to do, when I'm making art, I do, concept sketch, and I just throw it down on the paper. Go bam! Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, as you guys can tell, I mostly draw in pen. So I was bam! But then I was I didn't feel satisfied because, again, you can tell, something is off in this. So I went in with pencil and I drew this. The 3rd piece I submitted for my portfolio. As you guys can tell, this is why I've been wanting to do this for a couple weeks, but I haven't been able to because it's portfolio pieces. But, oh my god, because, I love, the droopy eyes and the stars and, just this general style, because as you can tell, I really like fine liners and ink and wash, and that sort of art. Though this is actually acrylic. But I just love this piece. And it's it feels nice, and it looks very polished, to me at least. Yeah. And so what I started doing was blank pages after being art. Look at me, I'm not drawing on the back of it because it's art. Oh, this is decaying but beautiful. These come up later. You'll see what I mean. That was a very bad laugh. But I guess the cough makes up for it. But there you go. Another bath bomb. Not bath bomb. I would be concerned if I was eating bath bombs. Okay, I swear to God. Chocolate bomb. It still doesn't sound good, but... Ooh. Planning page. Look at that. Oh my God. It's me planning a piece of art. I know. But, so this one, I saw something on TikTok and they're like, people need to draw Frankenstein more inhuman. Because they're like, ooh, hot, sexy anime guy. Which, he is not a hot, sexy anime guy. Sorry, Frankenstein's a monster. But, so this is what I drew out of it. Which, I like it. But I wish see, this is where digital art comes in, because I wish I could resize it and sketch out more of the behind the head. Because this is a really good face and everything, but it's missing this. So this is also the one little part that bothers me too. But besides that, I really like the piece, and it did give me another chance to practice ink and wash, which again, we appreciate. Oh my God, I signed it. Can't really tell, but there. It says Ren. Woo! Ooh, this was when, I definitely had COVID at this time. Because, as you can tell, I was talking about losing my taste. And so I religiously watched movies for the next, couple of days. But we got The Breakfast Club. Another classic. Love me a good 80s movie. And I love The Breakfast Club, too. Because I watched it during the pandemic the first time, and I was like, oh my God. It's literally like high school now, except we're not in the 80s. But, yeah. So we got Breakfast Club. Got more Breakfast Club. Do not ship them. I just like the framing of it, though I messed up on both of their faces. Bender and what's her face? I'm trying to think of her name. I know her as the princess, but Molly Ringwald plays her. But okay, look at that. Oh, then I watched Saturday Night Fever, which another good movie. Interesting ending. Not spoiling it, but again, love the 70s, man. If I could become a 70s man, just like the snap of that, you know it, I would be that 70s man. I do have the 70s man shoes, but they need to be fixed. But, so, again, here's me watching it. Ugh. Studies. I'm gonna butcher pronouncing it. Baiiiii drawings. You guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. But here are just studies of this, because I need to practice different angles and all that stuff. So we're gonna see a lot of this, and then it actually really helped me to work on face structure, which again, if you really want to get down to the anatomy, I recommend doing the style of drawings like this, because a bunch of really fast ones like these will help you to get it down better. But so then I did them with BOWIE. It's the natural progression. It's eyeballs to BOWIE, which this one, it was actually a redraw of I'm looking for that one. It was a similar one. See, look at the difference between that and that. Bam, BOWIE, right front and center. BOWIE, nice, BOWIE. And then, ready? Boom, bam, more BOWIE. One's a little strange, but, it's part of the process. If I don't do it right the first time, I just go and try it again. And then, boom, BOWIE. And then, ready? Boom, BOWIE again. I actually almost submitted this for my art portfolio, but I was it's too technical. Because it is cool to show off technical skills art-wise, but at the same time, I need a little more spice in there. BOWIE isn't enough spice. I love BOWIE, but just these plain drawings of BOWIE don't justify him enough. And then, I tried to draw in my old This is like, I had a time where I couldn't find the gap between like realistic and my old cartoony style, so you can tell I'm like struggling a little here. Here's badly drawn Furby. I do not like colored pencils, but also there's charm in that Furby. Ooh, this is an interesting page. Okay, background on these paints, because it's not what you've seen, but this is actually a weird hybrid paint that I made out of house paint and watercolor. So it would dry a lot darker than it seemed. And so you know the natural progression? Draw BOWIE. The answer to everything in life is draw BOWIE. And this one was, of course, the drawing of something like this. But again, I like this painting. It feels nice. But it was the first time I like painted in a while, because I'm not really, okay, I say I'm not a painter as I'm taking a painting class, but it's a part of the process, guys. I will eventually become one. I'm just in the beginning stages of learning. But yeah, BOWIE. Like, BOWIE. Okay, I'm not going to shake the stand off. But, so, this one, I believe I did this one at night. It was like, I was like, oh, I have leftover from the BOWIE paint. So I just mixed it up and then boom. Actually, you know what? I really like the coloring on this. I need to like figure out how to replicate this paint style more, because like mainly the clothing. It's so satisfying. But anyways, if you need paint and you have old house paint lying around, there you go, boom, paint. It's a time, but paint. Oh yeah, I used this actually as my palette for I did this full canvas BOWIE painting, which it turned out really creepy, but in the end I realized I want to make it look like one of those creepy Cracker Barrel drawings. So, no, not drawings, sorry, I meant photographs. Like, I want it to stare into my soul as it watches me sleep. I want to wake from the middle of the night and I see that it's on my ceiling, staring right down below me. That is the kind of vibe I was going for. And then, suddenly, it's the new year. Here's more BOWIE sketches. These were like quick, late night BOWIE sketches. I think I was playing Animal Jam around the time. But, ooh, and then here's my cat, Tabitha. I love me a good Tabitha drawing. Actually, I really like that because she has this stare that she gets where it's just the epitome of head empty, no thoughts. And that's what it looks like. And then another redraw of Laddie. Didn't go so well, but it's fine. Ooh. And then this one was definitely better, but there's Laddie and Starman in the background. And then silly little BOWIE. We love our silly little BOWIEs, am I right? But, ooh, this is when I got my gouache set. I also sketched this at late at night. I think it was probably like 2 a.m. But I was like, I need to go to sleep, but also ideas. And so you'll see this later. But testing my gouache set. It's the Himi jelly gouache set, you know. Just basic gouache. And so here was me first trying to do gouache. But I got really annoyed because I kept on like making it too watery, as you can see. And so like the colors started to blend together in a bad way. But I'm like trying to figure it out. And also I couldn't like quite figure out how to mix the colors. But so you're going to see a lot of that with my gouache drawings. And then classic charcoal BOWIE. It's like, it's sealed in pretty well, but I don't know why it's like not sealed in completely. But whenever I get bored or I'm like getting close to art blocks, I just like put on some David Bowie music and just do charcoal BOWIE drawings. Because it frees me up, as you can tell. Like, except this one. This one, he looks like an anime girl. Derogatory. Completely derogatory. It's just like, it would be so much better if you just took away the face. But it's like, it feels like this is gonna yell nya at me. That's what it feels like. More BOWIE. Oh my god, it's more BOWIE, but it's Jareth, the Goblin King. Oh yeah, this was when I was watching Labyrinth with Laddie, but yeah, look at him go. And then this is the concept sketch that I did from this thumbnail. And so I was like, ooh, charcoal. I'm just gonna, go in it and just see what happens. And so then here's another one. I like tried to push it even more. And then, as you can tell, here's the final piece. Another portfolio one. Because it just, I don't know, it felt very like expressive. And it had meaning behind it. Am I going to tell you the meaning? No. Maybe eventually. But that's for another video. That's premium content. Like, I would probably say Patreon level content. Oh my god, hear the stories behind my art. Okay, good. I did not write the story behind it on the back, but it's titled The Feeling of Toxic Love. So emo. But these were some more like scribble BOWIE drawings. They're very scary, so we're just gonna zoom by that. Oh, here's another strange BOWIE charcoal drawing. I didn't realize how many of these I did in this sketchbook, but here we have Jareth. I remember when I was painting this, my mom walked in, she's like, why aren't you working on your college applications? And I'm like, but I am. Because I was trying to learn gouache so I could be like, look, I know gouache, I know mediums. I do know mediums, but it took me a while to learn gouache. Ooh, this one is just general like style things from the expressive one that I had before, like the feeling of a toxic love. And so it's like, ooh, potential ideas. And here is my first attempt at retrofuturism. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not my best, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't attempted it since, but I think I'm just gonna let it be for now. I need to study landscapes more, but here's me doing a little critique because I got really frustrated. That took me 3 hours, and I almost threw my paint palette down my stairs, which do not recommend, though I did end up tossing the sketchbook around, which is why it's so damaged on the back. But, ooh, here's some more planning. I do a lot of planning in my sketchbook. I have yet to do this project because I have a current barn jacket that I thrifted, and I want to sew stars on the shoulders, like they go across the shoulders, but I haven't had time to do that. But look, I'm done with college applications, so I might have time, but another concept, which you're going to see pretty soon, I bet. And Tabitha. Look at her. She's the chonk. She is a fluffy, puffy baby. And she is not in the same room as me. She used to be when I was recording this earlier. But, oh yeah, this is... Okay, so some of the art colleges that I applied to are like, okay, you have to have like your concepts and you have to do a page of planning. So this is my fake page of planning. That's very hard to say. But I did like, ooh, here are my little thumbnails, here are my ideas. I'm doing the little notes. Because like this is how my planning really is, but like hey, I played it up. And then Elton John. I know, it's not BOWIE. I need to redraw him because I did him very dirty. I'm sorry, Elton John. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can tell still like grappling with gouache. I'm like getting the hang of it more, but not quite. Ooh, I mentioned the movie Rocket Man. Rocket Man is one of my favorite movies. But David Bowie. Pretty self-explanatory. David Bowie. Except it was too late at night and I was like, I give up. But we have another art piece that I submitted for my portfolio. This one is called Always Watching. And this one I'm gonna look away right now because I'm home alone and I don't want to freak myself out. But okay, late at night, like I can get very paranoid. So I was like, ooh, paranoia into art. So this is what I came up with. And it had like the signature ink and wash style, of course. Okay, we're getting close to the end, guys. We're nearing it. And yeah, there's some little stuff. And guess what? Scary page of David Bowie. Tip: do not do gouache in the dark. It completely messed up all the colors. It looked good in the dark. Does it look good now? Not quite. It looks cool, but not what I intended. So, David Bowie gouache in the dark. Am I right? David Bowie! I feel like half of this is just me being like, David Bowie. And look, more David Bowie practice sketches. Oh my god. Ooh, love this look he did. Good old Ziggy Stardust. Again, David Bowie! Okay, you can see like I'm starting to improve, but it's like I don't quite understand gouache. Like I'm like, how do you gouache? Ooh, then this piece. This is another piece I really love, and this was the planning for another piece that I submitted for my portfolio. So this one, I remember I was like, I bit into a bagel or something, and then I realized there was mold on it, and I was like, what the fuck? Why? And so I was like, boom, art. And then I proceeded to practice perspectives for some reason. Okay, I don't get the, like, explanation behind this. Like, I'm like, ooh, art inspiration. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to practice perspectives for a brief moment, but this is the piece. Look at that. It's a nice piece. I just realized this is off-center, but you know what? We're gonna deal with it. This is the piece, and it's so cool because again, this is all supposed to be mold and decaying. It's just, it's like one of my favorite pieces. As you can tell, it's like just art. And yeah, and then we got a little note about it. We got some random doodles throughout the day. Dr. Frankenfurter. Love me some Rocky Horror. What is this? Oh. No context to that, but sad clown! Ooh, and then this was the concept sketch for the sad clown. And then I do not know who that is. I feel like it's a celebrity. Ooh, I was watching Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, another great movie. Again, you can tell that the kind of movies I like. Bohemian Rhapsody, Rocket Man, Moon Age Daydream. Well, Moon Age Daydream is a documentary, but this one is another piece I submitted for my portfolio. And it's sad clown. It's just a little sad clown. There's meaning behind it. Are you going to hear about it? Not right now. Yeah. And this is supposed to be Freddie Mercury, surprisingly. Oh, we're nearing the end of the sketchbook. Okay, I love this Freddie Mercury sketch. It's like that side profile. I don't know. There's something about it that's just so satisfying. Like, that is Freddie Mercury. That is a very badly drawn piece of Freddie Mercury again, but hey, it's also Freddie Mercury. And then we got Tabitha looking at me through the little sad cat eyes. And then we got David Bowie. And then the end. And I like to write some stuff, and it was a lot about Bowie. And then on the back you can see sometimes I would just randomly scribble out Bowie. And here's my little signature, Ren. And yeah, it's the end of the sketchbook. And it surprisingly only took me, math time. So let's say December. December is 31 days. 1931. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Okay, so 12, and then 12 to 8. 20 days. And this is probably around 50 pages, but yeah. Boom. My sketchbook. My sketchbook. Oh my god. Oh, okay. But this is a long video. I'm going to tell you the recording time right now, and it is currently at 41 minutes. 41 minutes about me talking about my art, and probably 25% of that is David Bowie. But you know what? You subscribe to this channel, most likely, but this is what you get. So I have to say, according to YouTube, 81% of you aren't subscribed. So I mean, it would be convenient to make a deal between the both of us, and you could hit that subscribe button. I provide you with whatever content I seem fit, and mainly personality, and you provide me a subscription to my content. But that is it. That is the end of the video. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I want to say. Oh yeah. I would like to say thank you guys for 42 subscribers. Woo! And that's actually really exciting for me. Because I mean, I started at like 2. And look, we're at 42. Like that's a good size number. Like that's the size of my bio class. Like, which is insane. Like 42 people. And I just imagine me like standing up in front of the class being like, David Bowie! And y'all are just sitting there watching me like, what the hell is going on? But I mean, hey, again, you clicked on this video. You signed yourself up for this. The Bowie madness. But again, thank you guys for supporting me, and thank you for watching. It's really been an honor, and it is nice to have like consistent viewers and like nice viewers, because I don't know what happened with my last video, but like I swear the algorithm, it like picked it up and brought it to a different audience, and it was like the one video that I recorded at 2 a.m. Like, of course that's like the one video that they're like, oh, we're gonna show to new people, which I thought it was extremely funny that someone was like, here's some unwanted criticism, which, hey, I've made it, guys. I need a hater, and then boom. But yeah, it was funny as hell. But I'm gonna continue on with this next journey. And again, thank you guys for being a part of it. And I hope you have a good day, good week, good life, and continue along with drawing or whatever hobbies you have. Goodbye. And hopefully David Bowie doesn't haunt you in your... Okay, goodbye, and hopefully David Bowie doesn't haunt you in your sleep!